Hello, everyone. Welcome to Patriots III, Life, Liberty, Pursuit of Happiness. And here's your hosts, Tim and Matt. Matt, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh, me too.
We got a good show. We got a good show.
Definitely going to be a good, fun show we're going to have. We're going to do things a little different this evening because there's so much crazy news out there. We're going to have fun and do this comparison with a movie called Idiocracy, and we're going to relate it with how things are going in today's day and age. So definitely give us share, and follow, especially on this one. We're broadcasting on 5 different channels right now. So we're on Tim Holliday TV on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch TV, and we're also broadcasting on Matt of Mystery on X. So thank you, Matt, for getting the show out there in your fine manner. This guy. Another fun comical thing. I think it was about 3 weeks ago on today's date. I shaved my head bald, and sorry, Matt, it's already coming back.
Yeah, you're an asshole. Yeah, rub it in. Rub it in.
Where?
I can't even grow that in like 2 months.
Oh, the good stuff.
Yeah,
man. You're welcome.
Hair privilege.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just lucky I can look good bald. But
there it is. Well, I hear I look halfway decent when I'm bald as well. But then again, I'm also been the hippie. So yeah. So tonight we're definitely going to be critiquing and talking about in comparison of today's day and age, a wonderful movie, Idiocracy. There's the cover of it.
It's fantastic.
20th Century Fox. Let's see who else. What's my other notes here? I should have them on the screen. It was directed by Mike Judge. If you're not familiar with Mike Judge, he basically targeted a younger audience with Beavis and Butthead. The screenplay was written by Mike Judge and
Office Space.
Office Space. Yes. Office Space. That's another Mike Judge. Let's see here. A screenplay was by Mike Judge and Eten Cohen, if I'm pronouncing his name proper. Movie stars Luke Wilson, Maya Randolph, Dax Shepard, Terry Crews, and many others. I mean, I even recognize a star in there that starred in the movie Tombstone. So that was really cool to see.
Which one?
Well, it's actually the CEO of Brondo. He's in the movie Tombstone.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
right.
A handful of different actors in this movie. Definitely, I encourage people to watch it. But we're going to play a handful of clips and give.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to show you the clips. We're going to give you a modern day context of what it means for today. That's what I think. I think Tim's frozen right now. We're having technical difficulties once again. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the clips like Tim does. That's on his end, but this was my idea, so I get partial credit. Well, I guess I get partial credit for the failure too, but whatever. It is what it is. So I guess I'm gonna keep talking to you and bloviating until Tim comes back. I don't have a script. I never do. And my camera died. That's great. Technical difficulties. Gotta love it. I'll get this fixed up in just a second. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we're back. Tim's gone. It's just me. Well, what do we talk about? I don't know, folks. It's just technology happened to throw a massive wrench in today. So you've got me with no script, no idea what to talk about besides Idiocracy. I can't show you any clips because I don't have any of the clips that we had prepared for you today. The main objective of today, though, was to compare the movie Idiocracy with what's going on today. And for those of you who've seen Idiocracy, you'll totally understand what I'm talking about. But for those of you who didn't, I'll give you a rough rundown of the plot of the movie. So the movie stars, like you said, Luke Wilson, and I think Maya Rudolph is her name. And they take part in this army study where they put them in cryostasis. Basically, they freeze them for a year, and then they're going to bring them back to study. I forget what they were studying, but the premise was we're going to take one of the stupidest soldiers in the army, and then we're going to take a prostitute and see, whatever, study them for whatever. Well, anyways, the project got canceled or something like that, and they lost the two pods. And instead of waking up in 1 year later, they woke up a couple 100 years later to a society that is completely turned into shit, for lack of better words. And they wake up and there's trash everywhere. The society is completely breaking down. It pretty much looks like everybody's a complete grade A moron. And Wilson and Rudolph, they kind of, split up a little bit. He gets caught up in the system. He ends up getting sent to jail. She's hiding out and everything like that. They're looking for a time machine because they're told that there's a time machine, so they want to go back in time. Anyways, Luke Wilson's character, he goes through the prison process. He manages to escape, literally talks himself out of prison, and everybody is again, everybody's an idiot. And so the whole story goes, everybody's making fun of him because he seems smarter than everybody else. So he was completely average in his day. Now in the future, where they are right now, he's a genius. So they try and get him to fix the crisis of they can't grow crops, they can't grow anything, nothing grows, they're running out of food. And he first gets introduced to this drink called Brondo, and it's basically like Gatorade, whatever. And it's the joke of it is like, oh, drink Brondo, it's got electrolytes, it's what plants crave. And that's like the running joke. Finds out that they're watering their crops with Brondo, the crops ain't growing. So he has this weird and wild idea of hey, water the plants with, or water the fields with, water. Crap. So yeah, he suggests this. They all make fun of him for it, and they do it anyways. And that's the whole premise of the movie. You got to watch the movie. But during the course of this whole movie, the characters demonstrate how dumbed down society has gotten, and how hold on one second. My son's texting me. Jesus. My son texts me, hey, sorry to interrupt, but my dog started eating the dinner out of the glass pan. What do you want me to do? Put it away, genius. Or does it get eaten? I don't know. News of the century, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, the whole premise of the movie is to compare what's going on in today's society, and it seems like this whole show is actually like kind of like my idea. I'm like, dude, I think we're living in the Idiocracy times. Like, some of the politicians that we're electing are some grade A. Some of a lot of the voters are grade A morons, and it seems that we're dumbing down our generations as it goes forward. And it's kind of like, if you think about it, I mean, I'm sure in generations past, like in my parents and their parents' parents, when they started hearing some of the slang that's out there and some of the vernacular that's being used and all that stuff. Hey, there he is.
I'm back. Wow,
he's back. We yeah. So I've been just telling the audience, I've been talking about the premise of the show, what we're trying to talk about, give a plot of the movie, just to catch everybody back up. But yeah, so like I said, Tim's got all the clips. He's got the keys to the kingdom, so he'll be putting the clips up so we can go through it, if you will.
Here we are. Let's get this show. Well, I'll let this guy here speak for what's going on. Let's bring us to good viewership here and press play.
I'm fixing to commensurate this trial here. We gonna see if we can come up with a verdict up in here.
Now, the scenes before that, oh my gosh, it's just so flippin' ridiculous. I love it.
It is. It's great.
I mean, this is a lot of satire in this movie.
Great.
A lot of satire. I like slapstick and I like satire. A lot of it. There's some of it I don't like. I just steer away from it. It's not my taste all the time, but this movie definitely caught my attention, and I'm glad that one of my brothers shared it with me, and definitely a good thing. So let's see here.
I was telling our audience though, this was my idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely a fun idea, and I'm willing to go with it. In case the video goes down on any of the channels, there's always the different ones. That's why I made mention that we're streaming on multiple platforms, but my preferred platform, which seems to cut a lot of slack, is Rumble. Easy to sign up for, and you get notified, just like YouTube notifies you. It's a good platform to go with. Anyways, I saw, even though my X account is not active, friends with me still share posts from X, and there was something shared with me that came from the White House. Before I share that White House clip, I'm gonna play a little portion here of the little bit more of this movie.
Most science fiction of the day predicted a future that was more civilized and more intelligent. But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction, a dumbing down.
Yeah, doesn't that seem...
Boy, were they right! Holy shit!
Oh wow!
I mean,
say that again.
I'm not trying to throw my employer under the bus, but where I work at a college, and some of these they have this. This campaign's been running for several years now.
Okay,
but it's trying to tell people and students like, hey, these are new course numbers, same course but different numbers, right?
Okay.
And in order to catch the population, they go like new course number, who dis? And it's like,
who dis?
DIS? Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Wow.
like, we're an institution of higher learning, and we're placating to the dumb ones who don't use proper English. And it kind of goes in the same, like, I think we talked about this. We might not have talked about it. We might have jumped on this, but it was news a couple weeks ago. An activist in California wants schools to teach Black English because the Black students don't fully understand. It's like, are you fucking high? Like, right? No, you need to teach people proper English. Everybody proper English, and everybody needs to speak proper English. So these last two clips that we played is like clearly indicative of where we're trending.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what other examples are there of something like this? What do you think, Tim?
Ebonics.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but,
I guess that's the new word for English.
In politics, there's something I cannot stand, and it sounds like a third grader. It's so and so, the number 4 Congress. When they put that number 4 in there, I'm just like, you just lost it for me. You can't spell out FOR. Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So to be fair,
okay.
In the AP writing guide, styling guide, numbers, I believe 1 through 10 or 1 through 9, I believe, are spelled out. Everything else after that is a digit, I'm pretty sure, or the other way. I don't know. I haven't read it in a while. But
no.
That's what I learned. Like,
they're trying to substitute the word FOR, and they put the number 4 in it.
Oh my God. Yeah. Holy shit.
Tim number 4, yeah. Tim number 4 Congress. So Tim for Congress.
Yeah.
No, you just lost me. You just dumbed yourself down.
No, yeah. Don't dumb yourself down. Don't stoop to that kind of low. What are you high? Like, you probably, but You
So
know,
also,
get some
also in
loans
this
and
movie,
cookers.
they actually talk about what happens in the future in regards to language. I want to play that clip really quick here.
But the English language had deteriorated into a hybrid of hillbilly, valley girl, inner city slang, and various grunts.
And various grunts.
Yeah, but you know, again, we're like, I get it. You know, we have slang. Like, we had slang when I went to, you know, when I was growing up.
Yeah.
You know,
Like totally.
like, dude, totally, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Now we got slang like, oh, it's fire, it's fire. Yeah, or
Oh,
sus,
shoot,
it's sus. You know, it's like, oh my
I
god.
was talking
So
with my
like,
niece the other day.
in some ways,
She was like, "Oh, that's sick." And I used to have a saying, "If that's sick, keep it the
Yeah,
hell
I
away
mean-
from me."
you know what, dude? I grew up with that too. I'm like, oh, dude, that's sick, dude. That's fucking sick. I mean,
Right.
so I mean, I'm gonna let that one slide, but like sus or fire, like some of the other
But I
ones, like
That's bad, dude. Now, is that good or bad?
yeah. Well, okay, look, okay. I have to do this. It's
Go ahead.
just like fuck. It's just like fuck, right?
Yeah.
Fuck is in I forget the actor's name. He was the father on Boondock Saints, the Scottish guy. He said it the best, and I agree with him. Fuck is like the most beautiful word in the English language. It's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective. It's like, hey, you fuck. Like, you're singling out that guy, he's a fuck. Hey, fucker. Oh, like, you can go fuck off. You know, it's like, it has so many uses. It's
Right.
It's such a great word, and I'm really upset that people are so offended with it. It's like, it's so, you can use it in so many ways. You can, it's just great. It's grand.
Yeah.
I'm sure our viewers and listeners will agree with me on that, but yeah.
It is. Oh, it's definitely a fun word, a great word to use. Mostly used in
100%.
anger.
Absolutely.
Used in anger or as a derogatory insult towards somebody.
I don't know.
Hey, now,
I've used it
fucker.
in a lot
Now,
of like,
hey.
fuck yes. Fuck. Yes. You know, like, fuck yeah. Fuck no. Fuck yes. You know, like, come on. It's split 50-50. It really is. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true. That's true.
Fuck that guy. Fuck. What the fuck? Like, hey, that guy's a fucking great guy. You know what I mean? It's like so many uses.
We should remind the audience that there is some explicit language in this movie, as well as our own language.
Just about to say it. Sorry, I ruined it for everybody. Yeah.
Sorry, Pastor Jerry. All right, so
we still love you. We still love you.
Right. So wow. So corporations and governmental control. I want to play a fun little clip here. Oh goodness, yeah.
Oh, Carl's Jr. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
The automated machines here.
Enjoy your
extra big ass fries.
You didn't give me no fries. I got an empty box.
Would you like another?
Extra big ass fries.
I said I didn't get any.
Thank you. Your account has been charged. Your balance is 0. Please
What?
come back when you can afford to
Oh,
make
no,
a purchase.
no.
I'm sorry you're having
Come
trouble.
on.
I'm
My kids
sorry
are
you're having
starving.
This should help you calm down. Please come back when you can afford to make a purchase. Your kids are starving. Carl's Jr. believes no child should go hungry. You are an unfit mother.
Oh, that's great.
The custody of Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. Fuck you. I'm eating.
Oh, but I mean, the following part on that. I mean, they're trying to amp. They're trying to amp up the food. They talk about the next product now with more molecules.
And you got Carl's Jr., a major corporation. Now they took custody of your kids because they're starving. Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
it's great. But also too, it's like so I love Carl's Jr.
Yeah,
I love it. All right, yeah, I know it's bad for you. I know it's fast food. I know it's shit. I get it. I admit all of that is true. All right, so when I first got out of the Marine Corps in 2005, it was like 2006. I went to Carl's Jr. and my favorite meal, the double bacon Western cheeseburger meal, right?
Yeah.
It was back then. It was $7.14 for that entire meal.
Wow.
You can't even get the damn sandwich for fucking $7 anymore. And like,
Wow.
it's just, it keeps escalating. But you know, according to Trump today, every prices are going down.
Okay, yeah, I remember the $6 burger. That's definitely not $6 anymore.
Yeah, definitely ain't $6 anymore, and the prices are not going down; they're going up. But not because of Trump; it's because of Democratic policies are making everything more expensive. Yeah. Case in point, you have California, where I live, and they passed a law saying we're going to raise the minimum wage, but only for fast food workers. Right. They're going to get paid $22 an hour. And when they were proposing that, I'm like, so wait a minute. So for the EMTs and the paramedics that are working for AMR, they're only getting paid $18 or $19 an hour. So what you're saying is somebody who flips burgers, and let's be honest, some of the places you don't even have to flip them. It's just put them on the bun. You're telling me that they're more important, that their job is more important than a paramedic or an EMT. Got it.
Nope.
But that's a separate issue. You are saying... You're going to say these companies now are forced to pay their employees a higher wage. So what happens? Shit gets more expensive, and they lay people off, and they put case in what Idiocracy shows. We're going to put a kiosk now. You're going to order through a computer.
Yeah,
and they're going to do all the work. McDonald's, I think 2 years ago, one or 2 years ago, McDonald's opened their very first store. I can't remember where it's somewhere in America, but there's no humans working there. It's all automated. All of it. There's nobody at that place.
It's not that I do McDonald's.
Like, hey man, they're making it work.
I am not a fan of McDonald's these days. So I might order sweet tea or their little sausage McGriddle thingies. Because it's like the only thing healthy there. And their sweet tea is like syrup. Yum.
Oh, jeez. Their chicken
if you want that,
is healthier than the McGriddle. I hate to break it to you.
Well, but I mean, if that sweet tea, if you want diabetes in a cup, there you go.
Well, listen, as far hold on. God damn.
Go ahead.
As far as, healthy food and all that stuff like that, or like fast food is concerned, I fully understand and realize and recognize that fast food is shit. It is absolute shit.
Yeah.
But God damn, I love, here's a perfect example. I like Taco Bell. Love it.
Oh God. And
they're like, in the comments, like, well, that's not even Mexican food. I know it's not Mexican food. It's pure trash, but man, I like it. Like it a lot.
Well, the funniest thing is
I'm of Italian.
If I always wanted a good cleaning out, I'd go to Taco Bell. Well, anyways, they're talking about this cyclosporin virus that's coming out, and then now they're trying to accuse it on Taco Bell. Wait a minute, Taco Bell's always had that problem.
I don't know. It's never happened to me, so I couldn't tell you. But I digress.
Right. So that's who Buzz Taft is. I'm seeing some comments in here. Is Two Dogs. I met him in person a couple of months back. That's awesome. Glad you're joining us, bud.
Who?
Oh, Buzz Taft.
Yeah, there we go.
Glad you're joining us tonight. So I played this movie, Idiocracy, for someone that I know, roughly about 2 years ago. About 2.5 years ago. And they said that they had lost brain cells after watching the movie. I think, for me, as pure entertainment, I laughed my rear end off. But anyways,
the only time I lose brain cells on a movie if it's horrible.
Right. So the father figure in this little clip here reminds me of the person I played it for. And I'm not naming names because, just to protect the innocent or not so innocent.
Yeah! I'm going to break all you! That's my boy!
That's my boy! Yeah. Oh, God.
I mean, the full clip of that, though, it's very important. It's trying to show the delineation of hey, that's his IQ now. And then the more chicks that he has sex with, the more kids that he has and all that stuff, IQ goes down, keeps going down.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
And we're kind of at that position right now.
Yeah. Right. So, this is part of the beginning of the movie here. I believe this is part of the little science experiment that the army was putting on. But this,
Oh yeah, this is the beginning. I was telling everybody about. Yeah.
yeah. So you'll actually hear some similarities of what's been going on in the last 5 or 6 years as far as the testing is concerned.
Man, how do you know this shit's safe?
These guys, they know what they're doing. Don't worry. They've tested it on dogs and everything. What happens is the drugs will kick in, drift off to sleep. We wake up in a year, you'll be paying again. It'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah, testing stuff on dogs. Okay, so the last time they did testing on dogs, I believe the dogs died. Yeah, don't do it. It's a trap.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like
It
that
is
alien
most
on
definitely
Star
a
Wars.
trap. I mean, it's kind of so when I went to Iraq for the invasion,
Yeah.
we had to get a bunch of show. We got the anthrax vaccine, which was not cleared by the FDA. It was only cleared for emergency use on us. Then we get the smallpox vaccine. Then came the coup de grace. So it kind of the movie Jarhead has this in here, and it's the same goddamn thing. We were handed these pills. We're like, hey, you got to take these pills. What are they? We don't know. What are they for? They're for in case we get chemical warfare. And we're like, well, what is it? Like, you need to sign these pills. You need to sign these papers. Sign it off saying that you're not going to sue and everything like that. Well,
Right.
What is it? He's like, if you don't sign, you won't take them. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't want to take them. No, you have to take them. Well, then why am I fucking signing a paper? You know what I mean? It's like, we took these pills. I don't know what they were. We had to take them, I think, for 1 week straight. You had to take like one a day or something like that. And yeah, literally, it was like, what is this? We have no idea.
Right.
No clue what it was. They had to sign my name. Yeah. So when he says like, hey, it's the army did it. I'm like, yeah. We don't need to test it on dogs. They tested on us first.
So speaking about hospitals and such, I used to take my dad's cousin, who's a Vietnam vet, over to the VA on a regular basis. And I've been to a county hospital in California, in Santa Clara County, and it reminds me a lot of this scene here. So I'm gonna play a little clip here. And it's just so now in today's society.
Is this a hospital or... Actually, I don't even know where I am.
So the reason I'm keeping it short, because I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but oh my Lord, you go into this crowd of people and you feel lost as soon as you get in there. It's like, what the heck? Where am I? I mean, you feel like you're in a crowd, like an amusement park.
And the sad thing is, like, a lot of movies have actually touched on this, and like, Elysium, he's talking to a robot parole agent. God, what other, like, there's a lot of movies out there actually that kind of that followed Idiocracy, and Idiocracy set the tone. But again, look at modern day times, right? It's the title of our show, Idiocracy, present day. So you can order your food, you press on the screen, press that, you can order your food. There's self-service kiosks all over the place, at malls and restaurants, and you could go to a restaurant, like a chain restaurant, and they have the tablets at your table. You don't even need a waiter anymore. You just, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then you
even pay at the kiosk. You pay at the kiosk. I'm like, wait a minute,
you pay at the kiosk.
I don't even want to leave a tip after that. It's just
because it's like, what, I mean, I do anyways, because you're I feel bad, but still, it's
right.
That's where we're headed. We're headed for, and this is across the board, because they're removing human interface. Look at our cell phones.
Right.
Everybody's on their phones now. You go to remote jobs. All that.
I refuse to go to self-checkout. I canceled Amazon about 4 years ago. Completely canceled Amazon. Not just the Prime movies. I'm talking about the whole thing. Canceled. And guess what, folks? I'm still alive. I still get my products. You order direct. You know, there's other ways around the big monster. I'll just put it that way. All right, so let's see here.
I'm not canceling my Amazon. Sorry.
So speaking about big monster, they talk about this fictitious corporation here. That's their sports drink, and well, as soon as I bring it up on screen, it's totally going to spoil it. But it's flipping hilarious. Oh, wait a minute. Let me.
That's okay. We can spoil them. Give them some bread.
No. I found a way not to give them bread. Yes. Now I have to press
come
play.
on.
So he's at the hospital at a little drinking fountain there to take a drink of water, but it's not water.
Rondo, thirst mutilator.
It's got
electrolytes. That's what plants crave.
We'll go over the whole plants crave thing in a little bit here.
You're not spoiling anything by giving them a little bit. I mean, hell, you watch a trailer, you can get the whole plot of a movie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them what they want.
They'll get a little bit more of a taste of.
For the record, let the record show that I wanted to give you more.
Right. He did actually, but
I did.
I will give you more in a little bit. I just got to give a little taste here and there.
All right, fair point.
So he just got a taste of.
So the whole thing
Rondo.
about the movie, though, with Rondo, but the thing about the movie, though, is Rondo is it shows. Okay, so if you put this in a modern day context, right? Rondo is basically like Gatorade, right? But also Rondo, along with the Carl's Jr. scene, ties in to what we're kind of dealing with now. What Tim alluded to before is the giant corporations taking over everything. And when they take over everything, they inject themselves into your everyday lives without even realizing it. Right. So, granted, yeah, we can still drink water and everything like that, but we're constantly bombarded with, with ads and all that stuff to eventually it could turn into something like that.
I mean, I bet like 90% people do not know how to make their own electrolyte drink. It's better for you to make your own, out of all honesty.
How do you do it? How do you do it, Tim?
So it's Celtic sea salt, a little bit of baking soda, lemon juice, and a little bit of a sweetener of your choice, and water, of course.
Interesting. Okay, because I didn't know that.
Aha.
If I wanted electrolytes, I would just pour some salt or drink some soy sauce or something like that. I don't know, whatever.
Well, that's when push comes to shove, an emergency situation, you just named the right thing. You need a little packet of soy sauce and water. Boom.
Okay. I will tell you this. Yes, I learned this in the Marine Corps. So, muscle cramps, heat cramps, muscle cramps. When you're dehydrated, an instant cure is to down a packet of soy sauce. Instant.
Yes.
Within a couple of minutes, your muscle cramps are gone.
Yeah. That was about 5 years ago. I got back from doing a 25-mile wheelchair ride to and from a rally for the recall of Gavin Newsom. And by the time I got back, I had to get on and host a town hall. I was suffering terribly from heat stroke. And I'm like, what the heck do I do? I'm halfway confused too, because I'm just out of it from the heat stroke. And like, what do I do? What do I do? And exactly what BuzzTap said here, salt. And that's what's in the soy sauce packet is the salt. So salt, plenty of water. I just put my head into a cooler shower, just the top of my head, just to cool off, because I was just beat red. I was hosting the show. I didn't have to be on screen, thank goodness. It was just my voice. But damn, the salt actually helped. And then I texted a friend of mine who I'm going to have on one of the future shows, a doctor there in California. I'm like, hey bud, what do I do for this? And he's like, and I'm like, all right, I already did it. Thank goodness. I just had to be patient. At the
Pedialyte.
Well, yeah, I mean, very similar. Pedialyte's just a form of an electrolyte that's more for the youth versus the adults.
It is, but it's good for you because it doesn't have the sugar like Gatorade does. It's salt.
That's true. Or the artificial. I shouldn't say as many artificial dyes. There are still some. So I'll just throw it out there.
Some, yeah, but it's for kids, so they leave a lot of that shit out of there.
Right. All right. So I don't know if I want to spoil it yet with the whole Brondo thing. I want to save that for a few minutes
Do it.
here.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, you
I
want me to? Okay.
Spoil them. Do it. Yes.
You want the,
I'm
oh,
dying over
man.
here, man.
Okay, so you know how you get into some conversations with people that have the opposing view, and then they just throw this like, what monkey wrench scenario at you, and you just leave kind of like, I don't even know how to take that. So this explains
Excuse me.
Brondo and that whole conversation scenario that I'm, going to play here for you.
How come nobody's buying Brondo the Thirst
Well-
Mutilator?
Wrong part. Wrong part.
How come nobody's buying?
Well, that goes with the auto layoff machines, but anyways, let me find that little part here. It's I said I got a lot of clips here, a lot of clips.
Yeah, we do.
That's not it. There it is. I was looking for that hole in the wall here.
Oh,
I guess that's a new entryway to the Oval Office. I don't know.
for the record, that's in. Before you play this, for the record, this is at the White House, and they're so stupid that they can't make a table go in one room, so they bust out a wall, and put a hole in the wall, so they can put a table there instead of putting it in one room. But I digress. Play that shit.
The Bronco's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is that you want us to put water on the crops.
Yes.
Water. Like out the toilet?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be out of the toilet, but yeah, that's the idea.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Okay, look. The plants aren't growing, so I'm pretty sure that the Brondo's not working. Now, I'm no botanist, but I do know that if you put water on plants, they grow.
Well, I've never seen no plants grow out of no toilet.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, look, you want to solve this problem. I want to get my pardon. Why don't we just try it, okay? And not worry about what plants crave.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? Do you even know?
It's what they use to make Brondo.
Yeah, but why did they use them to make Brondo?
Because Brondo's got electrolytes.
You've ever been in those conversations where it's like a circle? It's like, put it down.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Well, no. This is a perfect example. And this goes straight into the culture war of the politics, right? What is a woman? You ask a liberal, what is a woman? They'll just say like, well, a woman's what identifies as a woman. Well, what is a woman? It's the exact same fucking thing. And it's so sad, but that's the perfect analogy for it. Yes. They're saying, what's Brondo? Or what are electrolytes? It's what plants crave. They use it to make Brondo. Well, what is it? It's what plants crave. So you ask a liberal, what's a woman? Well, a woman's what, like, it's not my, they won't answer you. They can't answer you.
Right. No, they can't.
But here's the main difference. The main difference in Idiocracy is these guys are just fucking stupid. They have no idea. Whereas the left, they know full well what the answer is, but they're not allowed to say it because that's offensive to them. Right. It's offensive, or it's not appropriate.
So
they refuse to answer the question because they don't want to.
Testifying in Congress, and they cannot answer that question
in Congress. And they're asked, "What's a woman?" Well, it's this, it's that. But like what I was saying was though, they know what the definition of a woman is. What a real woman is, but they're not allowed to say it because the left doesn't want to offend anybody.
There's a simple answer right there.
That's why they won't say it.
But if you can't determine what the chromosomes are, well, I remember one time I was at work and I had longer hair, and I was had a double ponytail going on. And these two young ladies, probably in their later teens, come up behind me. Excuse me, miss. And I had a goatee, kind of like the length of your beard. I turned around and purposely I made my voice deeper. Yes. And they just started laughing, and they just walked away. They just didn't know how to respond. And I
Yeah.
Well, obviously wasn't hiding my gender with a goatee.
Yes. Yes. How can I help you?
But yeah, so if it's not easy.
It's bad.
Yeah, it is. It is. So in this next scene here is kind of what's going on with that whole Brondo scene here of the Prance craving the electrolytes. Again, this whole movie is satirical. A lot of satire, a lot of comedy. I definitely like this movie, but
What the hell is this? Tastes like Gatorade.
Is that Brondo stuff?
They're watering crops with a sports drink?
yeah, they are watering crops with a sports drink.
Yeah. There really is no modern day comparison to that, but it's like oh my God. We're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. It's like, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to pick on some presidents here because I know this movie definitely picks on it. This movie definitely picks on some presidents.
Please do.
And yeah, I'll just let the movie explain it. Heck, it does a great job. Oh, the good old teleprompter.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
I know shit's bad right now with all that starving bullshit and the dust storms and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
Burrito coverings.
But I got a solution.
That's what you said last time, dipshit. I got a solution. You're a dick.
South Carolina represent.
You should have kept going. Oh my God.
I know.
The best parts of the movie.
See?
Oh man.
Your suspense will hopefully leave our audience in suspense. And you know what, folks? Definitely watch this movie. And I'll show toward the end here on
Terry Crews is awesome in this movie.
Oh my God. Great actor.
He plays President Camacho. President Camacho.
Oh, he has part of his name has the words Mountain Dew in it. It's freaking hilarious. It's like little bits and pieces of Leslie Nielsen in this movie. I definitely picked up that sense. So we already played that one. Which one's this one? I don't remember which one this is.
Porn superstar.
Oh yes. Yeah, speaking about Terry Crews here.
Porn superstar and President of the United States had called a special summit with the smartest man in the world.
So you smart, huh?
So you smart, huh? So people tend to do the whole popularity thing when it comes to voting. That's the reason I showed that clip. Born a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, it started with Obama. It started with Obama. People voted for him because we're just going to call a spade a spade. A lot of people voted for him because he was black. And Trump ran. People voted for him because, hey, he's Trump. That's Trump. Equally as bad. Equally as bad.
Well, same thing with Reagan. Reagan was
people voting for people just based off of what's. Yeah. People are voting for people just strictly based off of what's in front of their name. Is it an R or is it a D?
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I've done it.
So am I.
Trying to find the next clip here.
So am I. But you know what though? It's at some point in time, and you and I have touched on this before, that it's done out of necessity. We knowingly do it. We do it because we have to do it, because not doing it could lead to look. Are you going to vote for Trump? Or are you going to vote for Kamala Harris?
I will not for Kamala Harris.
I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. So I'm voting for Trump. And I said this. I said this a couple times. I actually posted on my Twitter, and one of my followers, thought I was an idiot for saying it, but I don't regret voting for Trump.
No, I don't either.
I do regret him being my only option. And no, Kamala Harris was not an option, but I regret that Trump was my only option, because you have a big piece of shit, Kamala Harris, and then you have a small piece of shit, Trump.
Yeah.
but that's the case for pretty much everybody. But hey, yeah, I make no qualms about this. I'm no fan of Trump. I really can't stand the guy on a personal level. I think he's a fucking asshole. I don't like him at all. But yeah, I voted for him because he was the lesser of two evils.
Well, in this two-party system, that's the only choices we have. Where's the other parties? I mean, when I first got to the age of voting, I registered as independent. That was far from being independent. I didn't have no choice on who to vote for, except for those that registered the same in that party. I think I voted for Trust Pro that year because I thought, in my opinion, at that time and my age at that time, that Trust Pro would be the best of choices.
I mean, the only time we've actually come to a third party.
I don't have buyer's remorse.
A third party candidate was during. Huh?
Oh, I was just saying I don't have buyer's remorse when it comes to voting for Trump. But you're saying the only time we had a third different party. So let's go back to that there, Matt.
Yeah, we had. So when Bush Sr. was running for re-election, he was running against Clinton and Ross Perot. Yeah. And Ross Perot was running as an independent, and he did very well. He did so good, in fact, that he pretty much robbed the election from Bush. If he didn't run, Bush probably would have won re-election.
Yeah.
But excuse me. I'm not saying Ross Perot is a bad dude. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I was too young to properly opine or be a good judge of the situation. But knowing now what I didn't know then, I don't think Ross Perot should have ran at all. Even if he was the better candidate, again, I mean, and on one side, yeah, he probably should have ran only because he set the example, right? That a third party candidate, or not even a third party, but an independent, could potentially do very well, right?
Yeah.
And he did. But at the same time, he probably shouldn't have, because I don't think I think we might get to a place where we will have a third party candidate. And I think if, the Democratic Party keeps going the way that they're going, and the Republican Party keeps going the way they're going, it's naturally going to cause a chasm and a split. Yeah. I don't know how long that's going to take, but it's getting there.
Well, I've been in a couple of meetings recently, and I was in one last week, and I was kind of a dick when I said something, and I said, step up or shut up. And it was actually a poor paraphrase of this next clip that I'm going to play. My apologies for saying that, but there's to a point to where it's just like, enough is flipping enough. Just let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
But anyways, let me play this clip. Let's get back to some satire and have some fun here.
Hey, come on. Now, you either lead, follow, or get out of the way. All right.
So that's basically where that step up or shut up. I'm just it's like I'm tired of people bickering. I'm not in a position to lead. I can follow. I'm definitely not going to get out of the way because there's so much going on. But
why aren't you in a position to lead?
That's a very good question. I've been having some health issues recently, so I got to take a seat back from doing a complete leadership role.
I think that I understand about you have some health issues and everything like that. However, I would remind you that FDR had some major health issues and major disabilities, and he ran and was elected 3 times for president. Granted, he didn't serve out his 3rd term, but still.
Yeah.
And the way I see leadership is, leadership does not require you to do anything that you can't physically or mentally do. A good leader recognizes their flaws and
Yeah.
and I don't mean a medical issue is a flaw, but they recognize their strengths and their weaknesses. If you've got strengths that can counter your weaknesses, then that would make you a good leader. I mean, the fact
True.
that you're doing this podcast and doing whatever you could in your position, you know, with the stuff that I know that some of your viewers don't know, but having known you and know your position, you're a great leader. You could be a great leader. And
Thank you.
I don't think you should sell yourself short. Everybody can be a good leader. You know, it takes good tutelage and, you know, understanding of what you're trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? So, but I don't think you should apologize to you for saying like, get up or get out of the way, or, you know, stand up, you know,
Yeah, stand up or shut
any
up.
variation
Yeah.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
stand up or shut up, put up or shut up. Because I say it all the time. I have a big fucking problem when it comes to people telling me they're going to do something and they don't do it.
Yeah.
And it's becoming much more, and that is specifically related to politics too. Not specifically, but it's directly correlated into politics. Because too many times, I mean, Trump has done, every politician has done it. And this is not a shot at Trump. I'm using Trump because he's the president of the United States. He has promised us shit that we have not gotten yet.
Right.
You know, he promised us transparency on the Epstein stuff, and he flat out fucking lied. He's like, hey, you know, I'm not trying to rehash that whole thing, but use his public statements and you'll see like he was never consistent across the board when it came to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
There, you know, politicians will run on one thing and then they'll give you another, and it is not the same.
Yeah.
And so the stand up or shut up, put up or shut up, like my thing is, do what you say and say what you do, and stand by it. You cannot have an honest society when you don't live up to your promises. And it's not even making a promise to you. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And if I don't do it, I'm going to tell you exactly why I didn't do it. Like if I tell you like, hey, I just didn't get to it, I completely forgot. I'm like, I have no fucking excuse. I screwed it up. Take ownership of it.
Yeah. And that's a thing that a lot of people don't have, is that accountability by taking ownership of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Plain truth there.
And a good leader also too, he will own his mistakes. He will.
Yeah.
They will, he or she.
Yeah.
They will own their mistake.
Right.
Yeah. They'll own it. They'll recognize it. They'll call themselves out for it. You know, I've used this analogy before. I'm pretty sure I've used it on the show, but I'm a huge, fun fact. I'm an aviation nerd. I love all things aviation. My particular, I have a stronger love for military aviation, but I digress. So when a Blue Angels documentary comes out, I'm all over it. But anyways, the Blue Angels, when they debrief their show, their demonstration, their demo, every single one of the demo pilots will take a safety. And what that means is like, they will admit to something they did wrong and say, this is what I did wrong. I'm going to fix it. And then they always end it with, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to do. That's what people need to start doing, is owning their mistakes, recognizing them, learning from the mistakes, and not quitting. That's a sign of a good leader.
Yes. Yeah. I on a regular basis, I'm like, do I want to do another show? Yeah, I got to do it. I got to do another. And it's sometimes hard to push forward. I was having a heck of a time this last winter.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice, and you're doing it.
I do not like winter. The A4 Skyhawk is the bomb. We were just talking about language there, drop hammer. It is the bomb, not the bomb.
Yeah, my dad worked on A4s when he was in the Navy. Well, some of the planes he worked on, he was worked on the A4 on the Hancock.
So we're gonna jump over to another clip here. Now, we did a show and we called it the What the Flock Centers. Actually, I was the one who titled it, but it was very fitting. What the Flock Centers. Yes. Anyways, people have all these concerns about all this surveillance as such, and then there's also the big tie-in with the electric cars, and the governmental control. It is a terrible situation, and this actually explains a lot of it here in just this very short clip here about both surveillance and the vehicles shutting down.
Me coughing.
Look, Rita, I don't know how this happened, okay, but I'm doing everything I can to get us back there, okay? I promise you.
You are harboring a fugitive by the name of Not Sure. Please pull over and wait for the police to incarcerate your passenger.
Oh, hell no. You know
Thank
what?
you for
You
your
better let me
help.
get out of here.
Look,
right
Rita,
now.
if you don't have one of these, they're gonna throw you in jail. And trust me, you don't want to get thrown in the jails they got around here. I've been in them. They're bad. You're better off being with us, as bad as that sounds. Wait, what are you doing? Why are we slowing down?
Turned off my battery.
It turned off my battery. And yeah, I
That is
see
coming. That's coming.
on social media, a lot of people have that concern. I mean, they can turn off
it's coming.
phones.
You know, the flock cameras, they run your plates.
Yep.
You got the flock
So-
cameras, they're tracking your license plates. Now, well, you know, I've said I see both sides of the issue, but the AI thing, you know, they passed the bill a couple months ago. So car companies can inject AI technology that will monitor the drivers and potentially shut your vehicle off if they think you're not able to drive.
Right. Yeah, it's well, okay. Samsung Galaxy Note 7. You know, the phone that was smoking on the airplanes. They, you know, there was people that were keeping that phone. That was an awesome phone. I had both of them, which sucks because flipping amazing camera on that thing. But they, if you did not turn in your phone, they did a force firmware shutdown where they turned your phone into a brick. Samsung did that. And now what are they on, the S25 or whatever? They don't even make the Note models anymore. And here we are, how many years later? A good 8 years later, or maybe longer. But yeah, it's something else, I'll tell you. Let's see here. What's the next clip I'm going to play?
It's true.
Yeah. So it's very unfortunate that people just buy into it. They buy into the technology and then without realizing what's ahead of the game. What's the next step?
Well, I mean, I think, and you know, I'll admit it, I'm one of the guilty parties, but I go into it knowing that I'm willing to pay the price of using the technology, and I say that very loosely. I get it, but I know Google's tracking me. I know this is tracking me. Whatever. I'm just careful of what I do, and if I want to do something that I don't want Google to know, then I take steps.
Right.
It's easy as that.
Smart.
So, you know, it's a compromise. It's an absolute compromise. But again, though, that compromise is getting harder and harder to make because, like what you alluded to, is technology is encompassing more and more of our lives. That it's just gonna,
So I'm a computer technician. I've been using Microsoft Windows since like Windows 95, the first edition. There's a few different editions of it. Then I saw Windows 3.1 on the floppy disk. I'm just like, holy, yeah, that's how far back I go back. Oh, I mean, I go a little further back than that, but as far as, you know, building computers, yeah, that's how far back I go. Try not to reveal my age, but anyways, I was just a little guy. How about that? But I know better than just to buy into something as soon as it comes out. You always wait 6 months. And when it came to that Note 7 phone, I did not wait. I jumped on that. Boom, like an idiot. So, yeah, mistake. Always wait. Let them get all the bugs out. Don't let them test their product on you as a consumer. You should not be a beta tester, as they call it. And I'll just leave it at that. So, definitely a few more clips before this wrap up the show here. You know, I accidentally played a little piece of this clip earlier, but I worked retail years back, and it was the late 90s. They started using this whole computer system to where, hey, Matt, where'd you go? Anyways,
my camera's acting up. Hold on.
That's all right. The late 90s, they started using this computerized system where managers couldn't even, you know, alter the schedule. And yeah, that's where this comes into play here, this little clip.
How come nobody's buying Brondo the Thirst Mutilator?
Ah, shit. Half the country works for Brondo.
Not anymore! And the stock has dropped to zero, and the computer did that auto layoff thing to everybody. We're all unemployed!
We're all employed. So that's the actor that acts in the movie Tombstone. By the way, for those that want to know. But yeah, so they started watering the crops with water instead of Brondo. And wait a minute, Brondo lost money because water was being used. It's just such a wicked
funny how that
cycle.
works.
Yeah, such a wicked cycle. Entertainment. Oh my gosh, I was just joking about the whole UFC thing in the front of the White House, or them duking it out. About a month ago I said that, and then the following week they are having UFC in front of the White House. Oh my god, I just died. So in this movie, I'm going to just play an extremely short clip. I definitely want people to watch this movie. That's why I'm only leaving little short niblets here.
Absolutely.
But rehabilitation.
Monday night rehabilitation.
Oh my god, this scene is just ridiculously funny. Not this what I'm showing here, but I'm just giving an example of, wait, they did something like this in front of the White House? Really? I still hadn't watched it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay for it.
I haven't watched it either. I didn't really. I thought it was pretty stupid, to be honest with you.
I want to see politicians in the ring. If that shows up, let me know. Dude, just call me direct.
Yeah.
I don't care what hour it
100%. Yeah, 100%. I will pay for that action. 100%.
I will too.
Yeah.
But something that they have in this movie, which I stopped paying for quite a few years ago. Oh, how they reference this in the movie. This is freaking hilarious. Yeah, people's favorite addiction.
Oh yes, Starbucks. And they misspelled it. It's star with bucks, but the B is an 8.
Yeah, what did he say? What about the hand job?
I'll play that. Job, yeah.
Pull some strings. Hey, come on, Joe. I already told you we'd all like a hand job, but we don't have time for it.
We all like a hand job, but we don't have time for it. I mean, come on. I mean, as much as people are paying for coffee, they should get something.
Yeah.
I mean, a full body latte, a hot latte. Or, come on now, this is flipping hilarious. But yeah, regarding the last scene I had played, Bustaff put something in here, bread and circuses. That's absolutely true, bud. But yeah,
100%.
The prices for these coffees, which I refuse to pay for these days.
It's everything.
Well, yeah, most everything. And it's not just inflation. It's we asked for the inflation. We pay for it. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, 100%.
Trying to think if there's any other clips in here that I want to play back. Definitely
pretty much covered it all.
Watch the movie, people. It's flipping hilarious. And actually, leave us in the comments. And speaking about comments, I'll definitely bring up some comments in a moment here. We had some good ones from last week, and we had some one not so encouraging comment from last week. So let me bring those up really quick. So let's see here. Is a Sandman who left a couple of comments, and then the last comment is from Cookies Crumble. And let me pull that down and bring the other one up. There we are. So Sandman. This is regarding the episode with we were talking about testosterone.
Yeah.
Let me pull down that logo here. The testosterone in men under 40 today has been lower. Yes, a lower testosterone level than our great grand. Shit. Having bad eyesight sucks, people. I can't see that far. And the monitor is only like 4 feet away. Go ahead.
The testosterone in men under 40 today has a lower testosterone level than our great grandmothers did on, well, he said porpoise, but he probably meant on purpose. They keep us docile. That's why they closed churches and bars during COVID. The food we eat contains poison, not to kill us, but to keep us working and paying taxes. Then you get old and they load you down with pills and sickness.
Okay, so I got
That's
this
one
next
comment.
comment. I got this next comment that Sandman left. So I actually have it on a bigger screen over here.
There you go.
In the end, they take you all for our savings with cancer treatments. That way, you don't live too long to collect the Social Security benefits. And then Cookies Crumble later said, "Remember, men can't get hormone replacement on their insurance, and women can't. So men can and women can't. Wow." So she later says. So later she says, "We have some incredible herbals for all hormone supplements. Stay healthy the natural way. Do not take statins." I agree with that. Do herbals. I definitely like the more natural remedies. That seems to be I mean, God made plants for a reason. And I definitely appreciate that last comment there. Definitely do your homework.
Just to be clear,
I'm not
though,
a doctor.
women
Go ahead.
women do get hormone replacement therapy. It's covered by insurance.
Now, when we were texting back and forth a few days ago, Matt, it all depends on the state you live in, because the certain insurance commissioners do different things. So
true.
That came different than the state you're in, and I'm sure
At least in California, it's true.
And so got this peach of a comment here from El Dorado County. I only left his first name and blurred out his profile picture a little bit, but people might recognize it from the profile frame. Ugh, that guy just needs to go to work at Home Depot or something and give up his ambition of being a podcaster or whatever he is. Well, Mike, give it a try yourself.
Bless his heart.
And God bless your heart.
Yeah. Well, which one is he talking about? I want to know. Like, come on. Like,
right? I mean,
do I need to improve, or is it you? Like, well, come on. Be more specific. Jeez.
Right?
Oh?
Yeah, I'll give my Tim the Tool Man sound there.
I mean,
make
as
it
far
make
as
sense, Mike.
I go, I just have fun bloviating. I don't really care one way or the other.
Yeah. So yeah, give it your best try, Mike. Under the given conditions that I'm under, I'm visually impaired.
Come on in as a guest. We'll see how good you do.
Bring it. Yeah, bring it, Mike. Come on. Leave a comment, and we'll get in touch, and we'll have you on. How about that? That sounds like a fun adventure here.
100%. I love it.
Let's see here.
I approve that message.
Sounds good. There was something that was posted on X the other day, and this so reminded me of like some Futurama type cartoon. Even though the X has suspended my account permanent, I still get messages from friends, and they shared this with me, and this is like totally ridiculous. And it does break some rules here, but I'm not going to mention that because we probably broke some rules here tonight. So here, I want to play this clip and enjoy what you're seeing here. And it's just like, what are we seeing here? White House. Wow. Yeah, that totally ripped off a certain other cartoon that was on Adult Swim. But anyways, or I think it was on Adult Swim. Yeah.
It is. Still is.
Anyways.
I actually enjoy that show.
So anyways, I'm not going to mention, what was it, Rick and Morty, but I'm not going to mention anything further than what we talked about off air, because we probably broke some rules doing this entire show. But I'm hoping with the powers that be.
I think we're good, man. I don't think...
Well, let me bring up some different ways people can catch this movie, Idiocracy. I definitely encourage the wonderful, good old-fashioned DVDs or Blu-rays, but they have handful of different ways on how you can stream this wonderful movie, and I will put a link into the show here. You can catch it on Tubi, Fandango, Apple TV, YouTube, Google Play Movies, and Amazon Prime. Well, I canceled my Amazon Prime, so sorry about that. I do have the DVD though, so it's great to have the hard copy.
There you go.
So let me drop these notes in the comments here before I forget. Let me put that link in there that I received that came from X. And I will definitely update the show description. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we saw little bits and pieces of this movie, let us know what you think. Watch the movie, get back to us. Let us know what you think, what your thoughts are. How fitting is it in today, as far as not even just today's society. I'll just say, in the last decade, how fitting is it? Because that movie actually is about 10 years old? No, 20 years old now. Yeah, it came out in 2006, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. Yep.
20th Century Fox. So that was the studio.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Well,
it's all updated
I
on my
think
end.
that'll wrap up the show for now. We got to hit some get some ideas for the next one.
Oh, absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely be sure to like, share, and follow. At Tim Holliday TV. That's on Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV, and you can later listen to the show on the same evening on iHeart, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Until this coming Thursday, We're gonna have a wonderful guest out of Shasta County, California. So definitely join in with Tanya and myself, and we will catch you on Thursday. And until next time, ciao for now.
See you, folks.